There's been a lot of talk lately about Syria's chemical weapons. If they use them, if they didn't, if they do, just what exactly they would use, and so on. The US, France, and Britain stand in the corner of the rebels, while China and Russia, if not so much vouching for Assad himself, have been outspoken defenders of Syria's right to sovereignty. All seem to agree, though, that Assad should not gas his own people. But while most of the players wonder if Assad will use chemical weapons, no one seems to be talking about how Assad and Syria came into possession of them in the first place. Going back to just 2003, the CIA reported what they believed could be huge shipments of chemical weapons from northern Iraq into Syria, likely in response to the impending US invasion from the south. In total, Russia, Italy, France, the US, Germany, Luxembourg, even Spain, and a litany of others either gave or aided Iraq or Syria in development of nuclear, biological, or chemical research and development. And we're surprised the technology proliferated? The most recent alleged chemical weapons use was of something called BZ, buzz. As previously mentioned, there was chemical weapons proliferation during the Iraq invasion. Also notable was that 5 years prior to the invasion, in 1998, British intelligence indicated that Iraq was researching BZ, though they came short of confirming its weaponization.
Well, it's not when you think in the terms of mass exposures.
Again, the US would know exactly what the effects of BZ would do, since they routinely tested it on Army soldiers during the Cold War. First there was animal testing.
The rabbit and goat showed symptoms in less than a minute,
Which then moved on to human testing. Then there was mass human testing, when the government dumped BZ on troops in the field during something called Project Dork.
By helicopter, the exposed volunteers were brought from the test grid to the medical unit.
The US knows the chemical is non-lethal because that's how it was designed. An incapacitant, it's basically super concentrated LSD, the effects of which last for 3 days. The idea was to sow confusion and paranoia into enemy troops, so that they could be easily, possibly peacefully, overtaken.
Here we are 1 hour later, that would be 5 hours as he's walking to his sentry duty.
As you can see, these guys are totally worthless, but still very much alive.